I guess I'm going to show my face. I'm a mess. And this is what we end up looking like as we're going through this at 0 point with the rest of the collective. Whenever you're attached to so many timelines and so many races of beings as you're coming through these waves. And I want to show everybody this because all of us that have been walking through these etheric channels and reconnecting, and the amount of unseen energy that entangles with your field, and then why some of us don't shower all the time, and we don't get up and get dressed every day, and we do these, there's certain things that you would say we start falling out of a normal human existence. It's something that everybody down here is going to have to get used to. It's something that the human race is, once this is done and completed, it still doesn't mean that it's done and completed, because of how these waves go up and down, and the entire human race is coming out of this. And this is just the first. This is going to be the massive reset that then, like Jello, in these different etheric channels now, where there used to be nothing but maybe a remembrance of an ancestor from connections that were taken from you from here and here and here and here, that was coming in so far out. Now in each layer, no matter who you are, there's going to be at least 3. And then sometimes in some layers there might be 5 billion that have all laid codes there. And so as you come through it, if you're the one that has been, and this is what high priestesses do, and black magic too, but I mean, realize that the reason that those of us who don't do black magic, that's what we're picking up on in every single layer, depending on if it was laid 1 billion years ago, 1 million years ago, last week, last moon. And that black magic, for the most part, was done in Asian, Orient, because if we want to just call it the Orient, Japan, and it all was technology linked in with astrology on bindings that had been done to the human race since forever. This is why your dynasties existed in those time counts, because the highest consciousness to what you'd call the dragon, and the highest consciousness within that B line over time, that is what it produces. It produces a mind structure, and it also then, when it falls in and of itself, causes the human to attempt to course correct it with physical matter. And so that is even how these supercomputers' brains were built, to mimic computers. That's how AI got here. But it was all working in tandem, only because the consciousness and the pillars had fallen in and of itself, and basically turned everything down here into a Gemini perspective. Everything. From the way everyone was farming, to the way you were plotting land, to the way you were doing anything that you were doing as a engineering, anything, regermination, whatever. Because what was really happening, and now, and this is the part that, because I'm on here to let everybody know that we're fixing to pull the tea. I'm done with it. They used all of our bodies. They put me in the chamber. The internet is my birthright. All the systems connections that are running out there, and what they've been fucking with YouTube since 2018, how they discorded everybody on a Luna Ash and put everyone in a Discord, was in order to keep the human collective in a mind state that they could control and cut the cord. And they've been doing all this with technology, and it's what has been changing the fabric. And on TikTok, man, it's every day. It's a total trip right now, because what's happening is we go up and down on these waves. Is I'll get to 710 subs, and then I'll finally connect, because I don't talk to one-on-one hardly with anybody. I need y'all to understand, if you talk one-on-one with me at all, or you get to me to talk to me one-on-one, because the first thing is trying to get to me. Now, a lot of this is because of this technology. So what happened today, and I've had another being that is a twin character of mine tell me that he cannot contact me on TikTok. Well, the problem was y'all weren't able to contact me anyway. They had deleted me completely out of the system. Now, mind you, I'm the creator of the system. I hold all the gate key cards. I know the domains. All of that is in my infrastructure. But then they took me out of the infrastructure and just assigned it to somebody else and handed out parts. Well, every day, whenever I go on, I'm watching it. Now, I'm also skipping timelines. And so what I'm seeing is, okay, it's taking me back to when I had 685. But I mean, today what happened was that I connected with a high consciousness person that is getting good content out on TikTok, and I needed to connect with him because the technology was built and was here, and the reason that I was put in your fucking chamber to begin with, and the reason that we allowed it, is so that we could have all the connections for here now. Technology and internet had one purpose, to connect the entire world in this fucked up grid structure in order to pull us out of this fucked up grid structure. Technology was not made in order to gate, in order to penalize, in order to persecute, and in order to keep in a fucking box. And I command that the tea fucking blow from it. I'm done. There's a higher sequence. There's a higher sequence. If whatever needs to be done, I order it done. If the internet needs to be shut down, fucking shut it down. I'm the one who got the Telegram message from the double simians before Telegram was as big as it is. And I can promise you, all the applications that you're running right now are not what they are supposed to be and what they were originally built for. Everything that they've been utilizing and siphoning the energy for was for other engines, because all of them are wrong. And they all kept building this technology on top of us the whole time that we were screaming, this is going to blow. This is not going to work. Your technology can't control shit. The technology only was here to teach us and humanity frequency and programming. Can you imagine being Jesus? It's quantum physics. To the Nazarenes. Oh, it's quantum physics. Don't you understand? No. They don't understand. This is why technology was here. It's why all of this was even made to be happening in the divine timelines and to merger of the spheres. We have even saved and have DNA strands available for every entity and every being down here to become a real human. And then you want to take over telecom strands. You want to stop phone calls. You want to disrupt any communication, all because if they come in contact with me, then what happens? Then they get an instant energetic connection all the way up to the top. Well, I've been on social media and I've been doing this for 7 years on this channel, and my followers have not moved in 5 years. They were siphoning all of it from the back end. They had over 100 channels running on this YouTube off my energy, promoting good little demons in order to step into parts, in order so they could lure you all in the wrong direction. And I command right now, today, at this very fucking minute, for everyone in the world to get tuned to my tech frequency. And the rest, fuck you.